Okay, so welcome back to Oblivion. I forgot what episode he's on, so I'm not going to announce it by you, but I'll make a prediction, right? I think this might be episode 129, okay? So that's my prediction. Of course, as you all know now, it's November, so I decided to give myself a nice mustache. Right, there we go. Right, there's enough of that. Let's get into this episode and figure out what we need to do. Right, oh, we've got a Daedric sword. How long have we had that? Yeah, it's been a while since I played. I think maybe, well, it would have been like early last month, wouldn't it? But yeah, I've finished all my Banjo-Tooie playthrough. That went good. I've started Ocarina of Time, which I've probably discussed on the Oblivion playthrough a lot of times before. And I might actually record one after I'm done with this episode right now. But I've got really cool things to showcase in this episode. And of course, as you all know, I ordered a Oblivion game guide. Right now, this is big, right? This is big. I've got, as you all know, I've got the Game of the Year one right there. And I've got the Shivering Isles one there, which is it's just for the Shivering Isles DLC, which is probably the rarest one out of the lot, right? But I wanted to get the original one, and I did. It took a while, right? He didn't send it, and he said, "Oh, he was too busy in work and stuff." I was like, "Okay, fair enough. That's okay. Right? I'll just let me know. I'll reorder it." And I waited ages, and he extended the thing. All in all, it took about like a month to come back or something, but I was okay with that. I've got myself the original Oblivion game guide now. This is beautiful. It's in pretty good condition. And yeah, if we ever need to look at anything, we may as well look through this one, because the Game of the Year one, all it does is showcase content from Knights of the Nine and Shivering Isles. I do need to get the other one though, and I was going to get it, but I didn't buy it. I should have bought it. It was one on there for like £8.50 or something. I thought, oh, I've got enough. I've bought too many game guides now. Then it sold, so I was like, ah, shit, I should have actually gone there. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll find one. Maybe there might be another one on top of that as well. I don't know. But anyway, there's the Oblivion thing I've bought, and I've been on a spending spree, right? A good spending spree. I'm gonna say it right now, a good spending spree. And maybe soon into this video, I will pause and I'll showcase everything I've bought. It honestly is massive. You know, like I've bought a lot of stuff. I'm gonna show this first, right? I'm not gonna zoom in or anything. You know, it won't go full screen. But I bought this and this, right? So first off, I've got Fable 3 Games to Windows Live. Yep, you can get achievements on there too. I'm probably going to play that on YouTube, to be honest. I'm going to say it now if I can get it to work. They chucked that in for me too, look, see? Bonus freebie. Bear in mind, this game is worth like £25 on eBay. I only paid like £6 for it, including like fees, obviously. But it was listed for like £2, £3, something like that on Vinted. What the hell? Right? And hopefully, I'm not going to open it because there's a code in there, right? Which is a server-side activation code, and I might not be used. So I don't want anyone stealing that if it does work. I wouldn't mind usually if it was, if it was a game like this, I could give you the code, because this is a legacy title, which you can activate the code up to like, I don't know how many times, maybe like 15 times, something like that, right? But yeah, I've got Batman. I didn't even say that then, I just spoiled it. Yeah, there we go. I've got Batman Arkham City Games to Windows Live Game of the Year as well. That's pretty good. Like, now when I said I might not go full screen, okay, I lie, I might go full screen. But that's my purchases, like, you know, in terms of PC stuff. I don't think I've got any more PC stuff. No. I'm gonna get this. Right, so I bought, this is the last thing I'll show, and I'll pause and do it. We'll do this a bit later on in the video, right? This come back with one of the bundles I bought on eBay. Oh, and you know, like, a godly bundle, right? You know, where just everything was like, you know, the value of the games and everything, right, was just great. I'm gonna have to show you, right? I know it cost me £100 the one bundle, but oh, you wanna see it. It's good, right? It's good. And I'm like a type of person as well who looks for things just to play for myself and add to my own collection. I don't like when people like snipe games and try and sell them. Like, what I honestly don't see the point in that, right? The only reason I'll sell them is if they're flawed, you know, and they can't come into my collection. That's the only way I'll sell them back on. But basically everything in that box is staying in my collection. There's a few games that I've already got and I don't really need, but to be honest, I might just keep them, to be honest. I do like collecting games. And I do like collecting the same games. You know, like I've got like 2 Banjo-Tooies, you know. got like 3 Mario Sunshines. You know, I like collecting the same games. Right, so yeah, we know about the gate in Bruma. I'm thinking like, what was he doing? This is the problem. I'm having too many bricks on you. Too many bricks, right? But we do need to start something, right? We are not going to do the ultimate heist. Oh yeah, and all that beer I had, I don't know if I probably... Last episode, I had a lot of beer, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to keep that for this, that for this, that for this. I drank it all, like, in a few days. Oh, dearie me. Anyway, I'll just have to buy some more soon, I guess. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll buy some more ready for our Christmas episodes. Okay, right. But right now, we're going to want to progress, right? We need to check our stats first. I think they were looking pretty good. What was we're still getting the blade up now. The blade is going to a nice number now. Hand to hand is getting nice. Basically, just want to go and, you know, prioritize strength again. You know, I think that's what this playthrough is going to come down to. Just me prioritizing strength. Now, our strength is 72. That's pretty good. We probably get a boost with some item that we're currently wearing, but that's pretty good. We want to get that, and we also want to get, there's another one you can get, I think is it endurance? Yeah, that's how much damage you could take, right? That is crucial for a hardcore playthrough in this game. Gonna say it right now, right? Because that's going to allow us to get hit. You know, take bigger hits. You know, usually like if we take a big hit on a hardcore playthrough, we're dead. But maybe if we got our endurance a bit, we can take like 2 hits, 3 hits. I'm fine with that. That means we can the hard parts we can run through. Right now, last episode, I think. Right, I'm not too sure, but did we done the main quest? We was doing a main quest, wasn't we? I think so. I think we actually went and done the shrine, didn't we? The Daedra Shrine, which is at Lake Arius. I think Lake Arius Caverns. I think is there, right? Yeah, it's Lake Arius Caverns, right? We went in there and we, you know, stole the book, didn't we? Right. So, what current quest do we have active now? Right? We have the Bruma Gate, right? That's the one we have active right now, and I'm not sure that we should do it yet. But then again, there's a lot of them, right? So we may as well head over to Bruma and go and see what they need done with the gate right now. I think. What is it like? You just gotta go around. Yeah, you gotta go around and help them shut all the gates, right? That might take a while, right? It might take a while, but we're gonna head in there and do it, right? And maybe, I don't know, maybe about the 30-minute mark or something in this video, I will get into my collection, and you're not gonna want to miss this. This is cool. I could keep stuff like this for a separate video. Maybe I'll do some video on her in the future, but for now, I'm just gonna show her in this, right? So count yourself lucky for watching my series if you're watching, right? But there we go.
Thanks for coming.
Here's Captain
Since we
Bird.
had the hero of Kavach available, I didn't think it made sense to try this on our own the first time. We're ready when you are. Just say the word and we'll follow you into that hell-spawned...
Okay, right. Let's go.
All right. Give me a minute to talk to the men. Everyone's a bit jumpy right now.
And you know, all those potions that we're saving, right? They're gonna... I'm doing this, right, just for the very last fight, right, of the game. I want to go into that fight with like 100 health potions. So like we take a hit, heal, hit, heal, hit, heal. Just constantly do that, right? We should be good. Because we're going to have a summon for us as well.
Bruma ends up a smoking pile of rubble, like what happened.
It's all about planning for that. You know, and I struggled a bit last time we done it on this. But, I mean, we get that conjuration to 100, we should be good. Right. Oh yeah, and as you can see, I'm pretty cold. I'm going to turn my heater on right now. Oh yeah, do you like my hat? It's nice, isn't it? It's nice. Do you like my mustache? It's nice. Right. We're going to get in here now.
So far, so good.
But yeah, after I done my Banjo-Tooie video, I've been playing games, you know. Some game, yeah, all my videos I've done on it, I've been playing some games. I've recently bought Plants vs Zombies, Replanted. I've already said that I had to buy that game. Yeah. You know, this will be good, but yeah. 'Cause I'm assuming our blade is going to go right up. See, that's a big problem, right? I'm pretty certain we were on full health there, right? Pretty certain we were on full health, right? So let's just get back here. Pretty soon we were on full health and we died. Like, 1 hit. Yeah. Now that's a problem. You see, like I talk about problems, that's a big, huge problem. You know, we shouldn't die to something like that. Not 1 hit, right? I say something like that. They are massive things, but yeah. But we are gonna want. What we'll do, we'll get you, and we'll drop an autosave after we've listened to Captain Bird. Okay.
Thanks for coming.
But in there, anyway, we know what's gonna go down in there. It's gonna be a lot of running, right? Now that might sound a bit like weaselly, you know, just like you're not playing the game tidy, but. I'm sorry, right? If you're you right now and you've done this game, or you know someone who's done this game on the hardest difficulty, let me know what you would do on the hardest difficulty, because I don't feel like there's actually a lot you could do. You know, in the situation I've put myself in, by the way, where I fucked up and, you know, I've boosted like all the magic stats, but I didn't even prioritize strength for a second, or endurance. Okay, right. As soon as he's finished talking, we'll save. Right, there we go. Oh yeah, I have got a new parcel as well to open in this. With something that come back today, which will be cool. Do you know what? I'm actually surprised. Oblivion hasn't crashed on me in absolutely ages. I wouldn't even be able to name the last time that Oblivion crashed on me. To be honest, I don't think it's happened for like 100 videos. No, not 100 videos. Say about like since like episode, I'd say about episode 80 or 90 or something like that. That's how long ago it would have crashed. Now, I think I know why. All right, I think I know why. I'm gonna say I think I know why it might be crashing if it continues on crashing, right? And that's because we've dropped too many saves. Now, that is a common problem with Oblivion. So we'll find out sooner or later, won't we? If that is the case, and we'll just have to sit through and delete them, but that'll be okay. Right, found a gate to Oblivion. So what we want to do is just, okay, it's different things coming out. Not just one clownfield. Is that glitched? Because they're supposed to be harder enemies. What hit us? So what hit us then? Because that's how we died last time. Something. There must be something spawning something or something around the side. We'll have to keep an eye on this.
Look out.
But yeah, not gonna lie. Ah, it's pretty down, isn't it? Yeah, not gonna lie though, when I was playing through Banjo Tooie, at like a certain point I was kind of getting fed up with it, in a way. Even though I love the game, you know. That is probably what hit us. They've probably done one of those shock things. He's going for us now. Yeah, fuck that thing. Oh yeah, we have been hit, you see? Okay, what's this? This is a summon, right? Okay, I think, is it F5? Yeah, F5 to quick save. We want to do that. But let's try and get some more hits in on this. Ah, right, so now when he's doing that rock, like, roll thing, yeah, he must do damage when he, like, just, you know, transforms into that animation. There we go, he's down now. Okay. Pretty good, right, so, and you always want to take Void Salt, so that's one thing that you probably need. And Daedroth Teeth, you know, like, if you like, trying to get a lot of money on you, if you, like, playing it legitimately, right, no duplicating, nothing like that, that's something that you always want to aim for. Now, let's get into this portal. It's going to be a lot of those enemies in it, but to be honest, we can do this. We can do it. We know we can. Right, I just can't remember. This one might be the only one that you might have to wait, and you might have to do a step thing in there. You know, like the gate of Kvatch. I can't remember. I'm not too sure, you know. Not too sure. But what we want to do, we want to sacrifice these guards early on. And Captain Bird follows us the whole way through, I believe. Okay. We're going to have to talk to him.
This is no place I ever wanted to find myself. I don't see how we can... No, we can do this. We have to do this. We have no choice. I'm glad you're here. We wouldn't have a chance otherwise. What's our next move?
What's our next move? Okay. I'm like, if it was on a normal playthrough, I'd say wait here probably, because it doesn't really matter. Like, but considering this is a hardcore playthrough, Captain Bird is an essential character. He cannot die, so he can take as many hits as possible, right? He can get unconscious as many times as possible. That's good. That's what we want with us. We can use him as a dummy to fight, right? So follow me. So we can basically have two summons, essentially, right? So they're going to follow us now, right? These Bruma guards are going to die, of course. They will die pretty soon. Just because they can't take the hit. Well, do you know what? Do you know what I find funny? They can take more hits than me. Isn't that bullshit? Bullshit, right? What's hitting us? Ah, one of those things. Okay, what we're gonna do now is just try and finish him off from behind. No. Ignore every word that just came out of my mouth. Don't take me out of context. Well, that worked, didn't it? Right, that worked. So again, we can't wait, right? But we have to go into combat. We'll summon him. Might stand back for this one. But yeah, I just love this game though, really. And to be honest, that's what I'm doing now. Every like month, I'm gonna get more collectibles for the games that I like, right? Just to showcase my videos. So, like my current things I'm aiming for, I do want Oblivion Collector's Edition, of course, which comes with that DVD that shows I think it shows the making of the game. But yeah, I really want the Bully strategy guide. Very expensive though, unfortunately. I don't know if it's always been that way. I'd probably say not, but yeah, kind of want it. And it's not even a game you need a strategy guide for, to be honest. But I really want it. Oh, why? It's people doing fireworks outside, right? It's November the fucking 4th. November the 4th. They've been doing this since the 31st of October. Fuck off, right? That's one of my things that I hate, right? Completely. I don't completely dislike fireworks, right? I just feel like they should be saved for special occasions. You know, like in America, like, you know, you got what's it called? Well, Thanksgiving Day, but the other thing, right? Was it Independence Day? Right, Independence Day, just Independence Day and Bonfire Night, right? No other time they need to be set off. If they set, and New Year's, right? Understandable, right? Any other fucking day they go off, it should be illegal. Because it pisses me off, right? I don't know. I don't know what the people are getting at, to be honest. I don't know if they think that people are watching or listening and thinking that, oh, look at us, we're over here. We spent like 500 quid on fireworks on a day that no one celebrates on. What the fuck are they trying to prove? We get it. They're loud. They're annoying. But they are enjoyable on certain days, right? You're like, I want to see a big fucking firework go up in the sky. Yeah, I think I do. What's that you say? It's not a fucking special day. Oh, well, that's just completely gay. Gonna call that now a Steven Does Vlogs channel announcement. If you release fireworks on another day, other than, you know, a special occasion, you want to take something up your bum. Now, gonna say it right now. That's the sad truth, okay? Now, let's move on with Oblivion, because I don't know. I just feel like some things are just unnecessary on there. And fireworks released on a day that's not a special occasion pisses me off. Right, so what we want to do is head over there. Right, now, this is the bit that I always find funny, because if you jump over the Captain Bird will always try and swim in that lava. Right, now there is probably a longer way to get over there, I want to say. But hang on, I'm going to try and run back, actually, so the rock thingy doesn't see us, right? But yeah, there is probably a quicker way to get over there. No, it's probably not a quicker way, a correct way to get over there. You probably have to go into a cave around. Actually, no, what am I fucking talking about? No, you don't. You just have to go all the way around. But, right, coming by here, right, you can just clearly jump over there, right? Now, this is the problem, right? I don't know how much damage you're going to take to lava on hardcore. But we're going to find out now, I guess. To be honest, I think it's the same. I do think it's the same, right? So we're going to wait. Captain Bird's going to get unconscious a few times, right? Alright, no, he's not. He's alright. So, what's his health? That's pretty good. He done a good job, right? So, want to sneak. Alright, we're going to get spotted, probably. But then again, this one might be easy to get to, because it's like a mountain, and there's no, like, pathways for enemies to spawn. Do enemies spawn on you, then? Or are they just there? You know, when you enter a room and exit a room? Like, so if I went outside and there was a bay, I killed all the bays, went back without going through a room, went back to the location, would they spawn again? Or would I have to enter an old location to go back to that location? Do you know what I mean? To reset the spawn point? Is it like, you know, do they spawn like Minecraft, or do they just spawn like after you've gone in and out of a room? That's actually interesting, right? If you know, leave it in the comments. I'd say it probably resets after you enter an extra room. You know, not for caves and stuff, mainly for the you know, like the wild. Right. But there's going to be an entrance to this somewhere, right? It's probably going to be around this side. Yep. And it's probably going to be something like a Daedroth waiting outside it. You know, it'd usually be like clan fears or scamps on it, but we progressed to that stage where every enemy is very, very scary. Okay, that mage might not be that fucking hard, but again, I don't really want to fight an unnecessary mage just because they summon things, right? I can't stand them. I'd rather go for like even someone with bow and arrow. I'd prefer, and they're difficult on the hardest difficulty. But we are here. We're right outside the door. Right, this enemy's close. Oh, fuck, you idiot, Captain Bird. Oh, you fucking absolute doofus. I just watched myself die then, right? I seen the health going down. I was like, yeah, that's gonna kill us. Right. I've actually got a better idea. Is there a better idea? No, we want Captain Bird to come with us, right? So, do you know what we're gonna do? Right, so he's there, you know, like struggling. Right, we're gonna get by here. There's gonna be right, we're gonna, get up by here. There's gonna be one of those things, isn't it? Right, which, one of those mages. We're just gonna jump in and ignore and not look around and look what enemies are waiting for us. Right, yeah. Watch us. Can we get through by here? No, we can't, right? So we're gonna go around. What we'll do, there's gonna be a mage up there, right? So what we're gonna do is just avoid it, ignore it, and get straight in here. Oh, fuck's sake.
Stay sharp.
Fuck. Right, now we're gonna try, this time we're just gonna try running then. I swear we went up and around just now. Right, there's gonna be a lot of things that can do a lot of damage to us, but if we ignore everything, we should be able to get past everything, to be honest, right? To be honest. Apart from that, it seems, right? But yeah, all I want to do is make sure we can get one of these out of the way. Right. Yeah, I just want to make sure we can get one of these out of the way. Then we know that we can do all the other ones, right? Now, it's going to be a lot of avoiding. You know that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they're the best doors, right? When the doors are like that, they're the best. Gold. I shouldn't be looting. I'm pretty certain that this isn't the right way, is it? Yep. Why go for me? Why? I summoned your friend to fight you. Don't ignore him. Oh, maybe we can avoid him completely. Right, if we can, we're going to drop a save because, you know, we're out of the shit. Right, think about it. Think about it, right? We're out of that shit on the other side, right? So if what we're going to do now is go this way, maybe we can do it quick enough. I think this is the right way to go, to be honest. Right, there we go. Drop another save, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to get up here, and we're going to just stay sneaky now because we've got nothing chasing us. We should be good. We should honestly be good, right? Now we're going to wait for him to move. Not sure if he'll move that far. I'm going to pour myself some... Whoa! Didn't think he'd come down this way. I don't think he'll go further anyway. I'm going to pour myself some water. Some sparkling water. It would be beer, trust me. But I don't have any. Because I drank it all. He doesn't move very fast, so we'll probably have to resort to running. But as long as we can find a way, you know, that will be good. Alright, so we're going to drop a save again. It's better to quick save, to be honest, because you don't eat up all those precious saves. Right. Oh, that sparkling water is refreshing. But yeah, soon, don't worry, we'll be getting into our thing. I think what we'll do first, we'll get this up. What are you thinking of, Captain Bird, you pervert? But it's good that Captain Bird's in it, US, and it's good that he like missed the one room, so he didn't set off any of the other enemies, you know, and he's coming to this room.
Look out.
Okay, right. Let's have a look now. Okay, must be this way. Yep, right, we found the right way. I'm gonna quick save. Okay, there's a clamp here. You gotta watch, those things are fast, right? So if it's one of those doors that we gotta stop at, we're fucked. No, we're good. Even better, this might be the top. Okay, we're gonna drop a quick save. This is near the top now. It just always ends like this, doesn't it? Okay, do not be a door, like, yep, there we go, good. Even, right, we're just gonna auto attempt, that was even better. We are, like, right at the top now. Gonna drop a quick save as soon as we get through this door. Our Bird and I have reached the sigil stone chamber. Now to close the gate. Sorry about my voice being rusty. Been a long time. Okay. Alright, gonna grab that. Ew, that was close. Now there could be one of those rock things up here. Hopefully not. And we can get out here good then. Pretty good. We'll take that. Okay, right, we've got to watch. Okay, there's one of those rock things up here. Right, we're just gonna... I'm gonna loot that, fuck it, who cares? 3 gold! Alright, fuck. Okay, now we're gonna run. Okay, we should be good. Come on, end. Yes, right, we done it. That's the Broomer gate. I closed the gate with Captain Bird. I should ask him if he needs any more help from me. Alright. It looked like he just left his body then, but that is a different guard.
You closed the Oblivion gate.
But can someone please explain, why does Captain Bird just always hate you? Is it because of the race? You know, because I think characters can have a hatred for other races on these games, can't they? So he must. I always play as a dark elf, so maybe that's why.
It was an honor to serve with you.
See, look, he talks nice, like in a dialogue, you know. Then he just hates you.
My guardsmen and I can handle any new gates that open near Bruma.
Okay, that's good. Now, so what we want to go and talk to? I thought we might have had to talk to the lady woman. I forgot what her name is now. But I thought we had to go and talk to her. But let's go. What was it? She the Countess of Bruma. Thought we had to talk to the Countess of Bruma, but we don't. We've got to go back straight and talk to Martin and Joffrey. That's what. Yeah, Martin and Joffrey. This is going to be good, right? We've done something good. We are making progress, and to be honest, if we put it into perspective, I'll put it into perspective for you now, our current situation with the game, right? So, as you know, there's a Oblivion gate to close, right? Just like the standard ones that we done at Kvatch, right? At every, like, place on here, right? Even Kvatch, but that counts as the start of the game. Now, I'm not sure now if we done it. Did we help him at the start of the game? Because, yeah, you close it, but then you go to fight. I think we did, yeah. I think, to be honest, I think we did. I think we did help him, right? So, we probably already have a recommendation from there. So, I think all we got to do, right? So, we'll go here. It'll say get a recommendation from all the places. Then. So, that's when we talk to her, yeah. So, we're going to have to go to there, talk to her. That's already done because we helped, so she can't refuse. Kvatch, yep. No, it's not recommendations, is help. Yeah. To defend Bruma. So Kvatch, they're not going to turn us down there at Kvatch. So then it's going to be 1 for Anvil, 2 for Skingrad, 3 for Coral, 4 for Cheydinal, 5 Leowin, 6 Bravo, right? Now it's going to be 6 to do, right? Which we know we can do. Then after we do that, it's going to go into the... Right, this is going to... I think this is going to be the hardest bit, right? After you do all those gates, you've got to get Tiber... Is it Tiber Septim's armor from Saint Couture? that is pretty challenging. I'm not gonna lie, pretty challenging, right? I think. That's the one with the ghosts and stuff. That is hard. That one. That is hard. There's also another one. What do you have to do? You have to get the Great Sigil Stone, right? That might be a little bit easier. I think if I'm not mixing them up, I think that one's easier. Then it's basically opening the portal and going to see Martin, you know. No, it's not. I lie. We've got to defend. Yeah, we defend Broomerdom from the big gate, which is easy. We know to take shortcuts through there and stuff. That's easy, right? Yeah, the fight. We might die a few times in the fight outside, but then he's going there, getting to that paradise, rushing through those caves, getting up the Manka Cameron, and when we're there, then gonna be a challenging fight, but we're gonna go well prepared. We're gonna go with a lot of potions. So I don't know what episode we'll get there at. I don't know if it'll be episode 200. It could even be episode 150. Don't know. I'm not sure yet what we're gonna do, because we have to fill in this time, obviously, in these episodes with something, right? And not me talking and wasting time, but you know what I mean, right? We need to fill, like, I need to level up my character, so I do need to do side quests. So that's still good for the game, right? Anyway, we are up here now, and we're a better time to pause and open my stuff, because I did say when we get to the 30-minute mark, we are at that 30-minute mark now, just a little bit past it. So why not open my stuff, right? Before we head in there, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Right, so what I'll do, I'll just leave my character here, and I'll pause. Right, there we go, we'll pause. I will drop a save, actually, just in case things go wrong. But I will now cut, and I will look through all my things. I've already tested everything, basically. Everything works. Apart from one game, which is a shame, but don't mind. Okay, don't mind. And I've got a parcel to open. Stay tuned, right? Stay tuned. So we are going to go full screen right now, and I will get into the games that I got. Right, so move some things out of the way. Bring some things over. Right, so first off, well, I've already showed one game from the collection, but this is something I bought a while ago. This is Test Drive 2. They actually sent me the wrong game. They sent me Turok. Is it Turok? You know, it's like an old N64 game, but they released one on the 360 in like 2007. He sent me that, but I said I don't want it. Like, that's the wrong game. Please send me this. And I said, do you mean to send it back, the other one? And he said, nah, just keep it. I was like, oh, okay, thank you. So I got Turok for free. Probably never going to play, but if you want to see a playthrough of it, I'll play if someone wants to see it, right? But anyway, got the American version of Test Drive 2. Now, the differences between this one and the original one, it's actually pretty cool. This is the reason that made me buy it. Look, this is the UK one. As you can see, it just has a Bugatti and Aston Martin on there. I forgot what that's called. There's other V8, not V88, something like that. I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's called, to be honest. But yeah, the American one has a Chevrolet on there, see? In the background. And it has a different colour Bugatti to the British one, so that's pretty interesting. Yeah, even the backs are different. Yeah, well, anyway, that's a new game from my collection, I guess. Gonna put that right over there. Oh yeah, and I do prefer the American version, actually, because look at the side. This is the British version, just Test Drive Unlimited 2 in generic writing, in a standard font. But that, look how nice that. Why is so many British, well, the PAL games have just terrible writing across the side? You know, not the actual a continuation of the artwork. I will never understand. Anyway, oh yeah, I bought Japanese, not Lego Batman, although I really would like to get Lego Batman Arkham Asylum. Yep, I paid £25 for this. Bargain, I think, to be honest. Of course, there's different achievements, so I will get around to doing that in the future. Might do it on YouTube, to be honest. Maybe. If I get around to it. This game is weird. This is a weird one, right? I've never seen it before, and I thought, it'll be funny if I buy it. It's called The Idol Master Live for You. I don't know. It's like it's like a special edition Japanese game. I bought it. It's like a Japanese exclusive, but inside, I'm not going to open it. But it's like a really thick book right there. Inside it then is an anime DVD. Yeah, no, it's just random. That's not a purchase I'd ever make, because I don't really... I'm not down with all that anime stuff. I don't like it at all. I don't like that style. I don't like anything like that. But I've got it, and I'm gonna play it probably, just because why not? I mean, like, it's a rare game. I don't mind having rare games on my profile. I got it. All right. So yeah. Okay. That was the first game. This is out of the £100 bundle that I got on eBay, right? So that was the first game in there, right? Which well, you know what I'm showing now. That's Bully, right? You know, Bully goes for like £20, right? But bear in mind, this is the absolute value of this, right? Just think about it right now, right? I got the Amazing Spider-Man. This goes like I'm gonna say £10. I was playing this yesterday though. I did start it like in 2013, I believe, and got like one achievement on it. I thought, oh, I'm gonna play it. And yesterday I realized there was an achievement for doing it on the hardest difficulty, so I put on the hardest difficulty, and I'm going through it. I think I've only got about like 1 or 2 levels left to do on there. I'm enjoying it a bit. I'm gonna go and probably finish it after I'm done recording, you know. But yeah, there we go. There's the Amazing Spider-Man. Now this is good. Usually when you buy like if you see bundles and stuff, it's usually just you know your standard games, you know, your FIFAs and your basketballs. No, this one was really good. Madagascar 2, Escape to Africa, or Madagascar Escape to Africa. Yeah, I used to play that when I was little. I thought it was decent. Not as good as the first game, but decent. That also goes to like £10-15, right? A mint condition Dark Souls 2, pretty certain it goes like a £5, maybe a bit more. Not a fan of Dark Souls though. Wally. Now this game goes for like £10 again. You know, this is what you're seeing. Like, that's like the first 5 games I've shown, and that's already, wait a minute, £20, £30, £40, about like £50-60 worth of value. That's what I'm saying, right? Right, now this one is a shame, right? Because you'll know the value of this as soon as I show it. Skate 2. This game on eBay goes like £35. And now I think the value comes from, right, Skate 1, 2, and 3 backwards compatible, right, on the Xbox One. Skate 1 and Skate 3 are still available. This one's been delisted, I think, right? So that's where the value comes from. But, right, no manual. Every other game has a manual, I believe. This one, no manual. But the disc is not even in bad condition, you know, but I don't even, like, it's not terrible. You think, oh, that'll work. But I don't know if you could see at the bottom, it's got like that mold, I think, on it, which completely fucks the game up. Right, and I don't know if there's any way of actually removing it. But if it is, I'm gonna try my best to recover it, right? As long as it installs on the Xbox One, that'll be a win for me, right? But yeah, it's a shame I can't get any game time on there or anything then, as of now. I'll try fixing it though. And if anyone out there knows how to fix it, I can send it to you, right? And you can keep it, right, for yourself. I'm not too sure though how to fix it. Also, I'm not doing it. Assassin's Creed Revelations. I'll go through these ones quick because these ones are not actually, you know, these are more games you'd expect to be in the bundle, right? You know. But to be honest, though, think about it. If this was someone new to the console, you would have years of games to play. Crackdown. Just that's one of my favorite games of all time. I don't know what to say about it. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Again, I'm not a fan of Assassin's Creed games. Crackdown 2. Yeah, I'm going through these ones quicker because the value of these, I'd say they're like, you can pick these up for like £1 or less. You know, they are that cheap. But Crackdown 2 and Crackdown 1 are cool ones to own, for me anyway, because I don't believe I have a physical copy of them. Ew. I didn't even know. Right, this doesn't even matter because Crackdown 2 is practically worthless because it's free on the Xbox, but is ringed, right? Is ringed, and I'm gonna say it's worthless because it'd be like, yeah, well, if it installs on the Xbox One, it doesn't matter because it's free anyway. But it's cool to have the box for it, I guess. I mean, we've got some spare discs of that game hanging around the house. I guess I'll just check one of those ones in it. Yeah, I didn't even check that. I did. It's like one game I would not check the condition of. I didn't even check Modern Warfare 2 either. Okay, Modern Warfare 2 is in good condition, but Modern Warfare 2. Actually, I didn't realize that. Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 is actually worth quite a bit, I think, if I'm not mistaken, because that's backwards compatible. So there we go, another good one. Right, I think this one's ringed as well. No, I know you might be thinking, right? You said this everything worked, right? Okay, right. Maybe a few games are ringed, like Turtles. That's worth like a tenner, but it's ringed. But if it does install, I guess I'll sell it for like a $5 or something. Because, you know, some people, you know, go for bargain. Another Batman Arkham Asylum. That was in good condition. I've checked that one. This one's in mint condition, I think. Harry Potter. Now, I'm not sure how much that goes for. That might be like a tenner as well, right? So I'm not going to check and leave her in the video or anything. Just going to say that might be worth a tenner. Not too sure. Not too sure. I thought this one was cool. Batman Arkham City, but like a holographic sleeve version. Oh, that's pretty nice, to be honest. I do love the Batman games. Okay, right. I'm going to go through these quick. SmackDown 2011, Connect Adventures, FIFA 14, don't care, really don't care. Like, to be honest, I'd chuck games like that in the bin, to be honest. No, I wouldn't, right? No, FIFA, only FIFA's, right? People still like wrestling games, don't they? You know, FIFA games are crap, though. I'm not gonna, it's just not crap. Let's not lie about it. Right, there we go, SmackDown 2008, then WWE 2013. Hunted, never actually played that game. Not seen it a lot either, but maybe I can have a go for that one. Thrillville, an American version of it. I like that game. I used to really like that game. But thinking about it now, right? So, right, ignore those wrestling Connect and FIFA game. Right, ignore them. Hunted, that might be like a $5. Thrillville might be like a $5 or a $10. I'm not too sure. Got that. That's in really good condition. Indiana Jones Kung Fu Panda double pack. Pretty good. Modern Warfare 3, probably worth like a $5. That's what I mean. Like the value of this. Right, that Halo 3 is worthless. Right. It's sad all the Halo games are worthless. Lego Indiana Jones. Right, now this is where it's going to get interesting, right? Like Sonic the Hedgehog, that's £15, right? I had that, I sold it last year as well, so I've brought that back now. But I kind of sold it to stop myself from ever trying to 100%, because I know that would drive me insane. But I do own that again, and I will play it, right? I might even do a YouTube. Sims 3 Pets, not sure how much that's worth, probably like a $5. Right, they're part of another collection, so I throw them over there. Right, let's go through these now. Forza Motorsport 2, unsure how much that's worth. I think there's a Halo Reach manual. I mean, if I'm wrong, I believe there is. Yep, there's a Halo Reach manual, which I have no use for, so I will bin that. And I'm going to say it because Halo Reach is worthless, right? Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark. Don't know. Never played that one personally, but I'm assuming it's probably worth like a $5 or a $10. The Sims 3. I think that's worth like a $5. Lego Batman. An American version of it, so that's staying from my collection. Dead Island Special Edition, probably worth nothing. Sonic Unleashed has like £15. This is where, I mean, you would think that it's not going to get better than this, right? You'd be like, surely not, surely not. Shall I leave the best for last? No, I won't. I'm just going to go through it. Alright. Skylanders Swap Force. Worthless, obviously. That's a game you'd usually bin. And I'm saying that, right, because no one's going to buy that game. No one's going to buy it. Like, you know, it's like one, maybe the imagination one, but no one will. That game's so common. It like, someone, if you offered that to someone for a 1p, they'd be like, that's too much. Skyrim. You can't beat the good old Skyrim, can you? Right. Now, this is probably the best game. This is the dearest game, right? There. And it's in very good condition, you know. And right, take into consideration the prices of everything I've said, and I said that it's only cost £100. Spider-Man Friend or Foe. This game is currently going for £40. And the value of it is going up too. Crazy, right? Now, that is a game that I'm going to be playing too. I'm going to play that. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. That is a different thing. Right. And you'd also think, right, it can't surely it can't be any more valuable items in this You're wrong. Well, I've got Connect Joyride. Not sure how much that's worth. Probably worthless. I do want to play that though. I always used to look at that when I was little and think, I want to play that game. I say little. I'd have been like 9 or 10. Yeah, I was little. Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. Not sure how much that's worth. Star Wars Force Unleashed. I think that might be worth like a $5, maybe more. Again, good value. Call of Duty World at War. I think that's worth. I mean, that might be worth a tenner. I don't know. That might be worth quite a bit. This one was a shock to me, and only knew about it because my dad pointed it out to me. UFC 3. It's gone for £16. That I would never have guessed that, right? But £16, you know, on top of all this value, right? And you won't believe what I'll show you last. Oh my god, I didn't even think about it. Right, so Transformers, that game is worth like maybe like £6-7. The Incredible Hulk, that goes for like £15. Look at the value. Right, I'm gonna say now, there's only 2 games left. Now these are just your standards. Crisis 2, that's like the standard one you see. Lego Star Wars Complete Saga. Right now, that's all the games in that bundle. I want to see if I can get that Skate 2 game to work as well. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't even want to guess how much I could make on this, but it did come with a Kinect as well, as a lot of wires, a controller, and a console. And it actually come with Skylanders as well, with, you know, Swap Forces game with 6 figures, so I'll take that. But I think they are just the starter pack characters, you know. So I'm not too concerned really about that. But anyway, I'm going to put them there for now. These games, because, like I said, I'm probably going to add a lot of these to my collection. Shame there was no Saints Rows there. You can never beat another Saints Row game. It's always good to take. Always good to take. Right, so we'll chuck that there. The rest of these, let's just chuck them on top of there for the time being. Right. Now, gonna move on to my next things. I know this is gonna take a long time, but I thought that these were so cool that I just have to show them. You know, look at the value there. Oh, but by the way, I believe the controller is in that box, but I can show you the 360, and I think it's a 250 gig one. There we go. Just a shiny black slim Xbox. Ooh. And this next one I'm not going to open, right? But this was really good, right? So this is an Xbox bundle. Cost me £48, right? Unfortunately, this code didn't work, right? It was already used. I don't think it would have worked anyway, because they've taken the store down on there and you can't redeem shit that's not backwards compatible. Obviously, Forza Horizon 2 isn't. But it comes with the Smurfs 2. Obviously, I have no interest in that game. Just Dance 2015, which is another game that I have no interest in. It did come with a Kinect as well, but it is, bear in mind, £48. An Xbox 360E in mint condition, by the way, mint condition, boxed 500 gig, right? I paid £48 for this, right? And on CEX, which is like the, I don't know if it's American as well, but it's like British. It might be in Australia. No, it might be worldwide, I'm not sure. But you can trade it in there. They give you £85 cash. Like, what a fucking bargain. I could just go, like, literally just go straight in there and get the money, you know. And after these games too, so I could basically double my money. More or less, you know. Crazy, right? Smurfs 2 might only be worth like a $5. Just Dance probably like a $5. But there we go. That's how good that is, right? So, I don't want to be like hanging around the for too long. I want to go into the very last item that I bought. I've got nothing else to show now. I kind of hope this isn't broke. I'm going to say it right now. Hope this isn't broke. But I did buy, I'm going to say it now, my first ever record. Yes, I did, right? So this is just for, just in case things are wrong. Because look, it did get some water damage. The packaging. You know, so if it's damaged inside, I'm going to be a bit pissed. There, you could see it. So water damaged, right? So we're just gonna hope now that this isn't damaged once I open it. Oh, that's pretty handy. I had one of those things that you can pull it out. There we go. Let's get into this. Now, I'm hoping that this isn't messed up because I will be pissed off. Oh, that's okay. Fair play. And you might have seen it, but it is Waylon Jennings' Dream in My Dreams record. Oh, this is just cool. I says all the people on there too. I just saw it and I thought it was a good price. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take it. Of course, I'm not right. I don't really want to handle the record at all because I've seen a video the other day and I learned you actually need you don't want to get your hands on them. So I know the record's in good condition, but there we go. How nice is that? How nice is that? Oh, that's just nice. I'm gonna read all this and everything. But yeah, I don't have a record player, but I just wanted to own one. Now you might think it's gay owning records and stuff, but I don't want to play them, right? I don't want to play them. I wanted it because I saw it was cheap and it's one of my favorite albums, and it's big. You know, you could just put that in a frame. Look, you got a nice like poster. I don't mind if there's a sticker on it because thinking about it, right? That sticker is probably like very old. This smells very old too. Well, yeah, it's from the 70s. Probably an original pricing of it. You know what? I approve. This is nice. Very nice. That probably got played a lot, didn't it? Right, so we'll put that there. If that falls, I'm gonna be pissed. But anyway, let's get back into this episode. And what we want to do now is just go to talk to Joffrey and redeem our quest. Right? I say redeem. They don't give you anything, do they, on this game for doing anything? But yeah. Anyway, but there we go. There's a value in those games. I'm not going to sell. Honestly, right? I said, yeah, Spider-Man and stuff. They're worth whatever they're worth. I'm not going to sell them. Not going to lie. I'm not going to sell them. I want to keep them. I want to collect 360 games because I love collecting for the 360. Going to be keeping everything. Mainly, I'm not. To be honest, no, that UFC 3 game where guys over there now, right? I'm not gonna. No, I'm 100% gonna sell that because I have no interest in like UFC fighting. I'm not. I'm just gonna put it there. I have no interest in UFC at all, really. Or wrestling, and so if I can get any money for them, that'll be good. I own like a fuck ton of Modern Warfare 3s, like Halo 3 and Indiana Jones. Like I've got all those games. You know, I've got games like that there, so they'll be sold on. But all the Ray games, keep it. Right, I'm not gonna be making a single penny on them because I'm gonna keep them. And also, I'm probably going to try and sell Skate 2 because it's scratched.
It's pretty clear, isn't it?
If it doesn't work, I'll sell it like for the box only for like a $5.
But let us discuss this no more.
I'm with a disc, so if someone wants to try and get it to work, they can feel free.
May your sword always strike true.
What other games don't I need? Like I own a few Bullies, but I'm gonna keep it because it's my favorite game, or one of my favorite games. Gonna keep Wally. Gonna keep Madagascar. Gonna keep Spider-Man's. Gonna keep 2 Sonic games. Gonna keep Lego Batman. And I might try and sell like the one that was that Turtles game that's ringed. If it works, I'm gonna sell it really cheap, right? Because I bought that the other day for my mother, right? Anyway, so I've got 2 of those Turtle games now, and that's one game I want to do a series on YouTube because that's one of the first games. I think it's the first game that I got all the achievements on the Xbox. And I used to really enjoy that game. I thought it was fun. I used to play without being signed in as well. I finished it. I think I've got 1,000 games gone. It must be on like my broken hard drive, but I done it like years ago. I done it in 2007. I think I finished on my profile in 2008. I believe, right? Anyway, we want to talk to Joffrey, who we just missed, right? He just left. So let's go and talk to him. But yeah, sorry for that if that's like, you know, defeating the point of this episode. But I just wanted to show, so you could skip through that anyway.
Good work.
I won't put a mark.
Captain Bird and his guardsmen should be
skim
able
through
to
and
handle
able to
any
see.
additional gates, at least for now. But the Bruma Guard cannot defend the city indefinitely. The Daedra of Oblivion are innumerable. The guardsmen of Bruma are not. We need to gather what allies we can before Bruma is hopelessly besieged. If the mythic Dawn manages to open a great gate here, the city will need a stronger garrison for there to be any hope of defending it. you should speak to the rulers of the other cities of Cyrodiil, as well as the Elder Council. Ask them to send aid to Bruma before it
The
is
Elder
too
Council.
late.
I believe there's a part in Skyrim with the Elder Council, I think, isn't it? Is that what it's called, the Elder Council on there? Where you go to the top of that mountain. I've been thinking about that. I really want to get Skyrim on my channel. I want to start it this year. But I feel like it wouldn't make sense. Now I'm doing this, that'd
Martin
be too
made
much
some
of a
progress
distraction.
on the Mysterium Xarxes while you were gone. You should speak to him about it.
Okay, right. Martin's made progress on that. Right, so we're going to...
Bruma cannot hold off the...
Okay. Right, so we know what to do now. We've got to talk to the rulers of Cyrodiil and we've got to talk to Martin, right? But what we want to do is we want to head to... Right, so like you will see this Castle Coral. It's going to be a market Kvatch, which we've already done. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to head into Bruma. No, maybe we're okay in Bruma. Maybe we are okay. We don't have to ask him there. But yeah. Well, because they don't need help. Yeah, you gotta ask the other ones to help them. Okay, yeah. Right, so we want to head into Kvatch, and we want to just ask for help, because they can't refuse us, can they? If we haven't done this quest, I might not do it in this one. I'm not too sure, though. I'm pretty certain we did. Pretty certain we did. I remember running back and forth. It's recovering the person's dead body, isn't it? Did we... Okay, we didn't loot them, but it's no point now. Jessan, Rillian. You probably can keep them alive, to be honest, during that mission. But, it's hard on this difficulty, right? Anyway, into the Chapel of Akatosh. I think they should just be waiting around here, to be honest.
You have my ear, citizen.
Right, maybe... They might be down here. Not too sure. Maybe they are all the way down here. I'm hoping that there's no enemies. I'd be fucking pissed off if there was. Okay, maybe it isn't down here. Let's just go and talk to someone up here. Let's talk to someone up here. Alright.
Well met.
Okay, we can't talk to her.
Farewell.
State your...
Okay.
Move along.
Let's get out of this way then. It must be out of this way. Yeah, it must be near there. Maybe the man's still there. That's where it seems like, that's where it's taking us. But everything should be dead. There should be no enemies spawned or spawning. But yeah, the marker is leading us right to Kvatch Castle Great Hall. And I still wish there was a DLC that could, help repair everything. I don't know why this sick fuck is stood in here still.
I hope I can help.
But yeah, we did definitely help. Anyway, 8 for
I have few
Bruma.
enough men to spare, but you have
There we
more
go. So
than earned our help.
that's good for us. That's good for
I
us.
will send what aid I can.
That means we've already
Bruma
done it.
must not share the fate of our city.
Yeah, so that's probably what happens, right? So if we didn't help him look in there, for that man, I think you've got to go back and... I don't know why he waits that long. Why wouldn't he just do it on his own? But yeah, you've got to go... He'd be still in his armor, because, he's still in his Kvatch armor. And then he'd go... You do this and then he'd give it to you. He's already given it to us. We might have sold that by now. I can't remember. Not too sure, to be honest. But we have got aid from him now, right? Yeah, and you've just got to help him find the dead count. I'm pretty certain this is like one of the nicest castles on the game, though. Like, it's just cool. I mean, I'm not too fussed on this part, but I mean, you just feel like you're gonna get assassinated when you sat in that chair. You'd be like, well, I am really compromised from behind. I'm very compromised. Why would I want to sit there? That's what I'd feel like, anyway, right? Anyway. There's a lot of books here. You can pick up these if you want to read them, because some books are readable. I'm gonna say no. They're just interesting to read through, aren't they? The ones I like is on Morrowind, and on Skyrim you can go on Morrowind and on Oblivion. They're pretty cool because it just tells you like the events of the games. I just find that cool. Right, anyway, this Kvatch done. Now we're probably gonna have to close some more, aren't we? But we're not gonna get this. I don't think we're gonna get the support in most of the gates. Maybe we only do somewhere in. It might be either Skingrad or Leeuwin. I don't think we'll get support anywhere else. Like like a character helping us. So yeah, I'm a bit uncertain with that. But what we're gonna do now is head back out. I think maybe back to our house. Let's regroup. Yeah, let's regroup. Let's get back to our house in Bravel and regroup. That will be nice just around about now. But yeah, I do want to play the Fable games too. I forgot I've played Fable 1. But yeah, like you've seen the PC one I showed you at the start of the video. I want to play, like I'm going to do the Lost Chapters again, but I do own it on Steam now anyway. So we'll do it on Steam. Obviously I could talk about that copy. Maybe I could try installing it for no reason other than just to show it. And yeah, well, maybe I could try it. But yeah, I do want to get onto Fable 2 then. And 3. And I think 3, instead of doing the normal version, I might do the Games for Windows Live version, because I feel like that's an opportunity to actually start off my channel again. I'm going to say again, because I feel like it's never started. And I feel like Games for Windows Live is so uncommon, and there's still a community, like a big community of people that want to see how you play, or want to see games being played. Yeah. Yeah, and if anyone needs to play online on there, then I can help people. But that's only if the code works. If the code doesn't work, I might not play it. You might, or they might be online somewhere. You might be paid £10 to get the activation code for it. So I can try that. I seen someone put a link on True Achievements to it, so I'm gonna have to try that quick so I can buy that. Alright. Anyway. What we want is, this is our inventory now, right? So we want to store this. Not too certain whether our things are actually, other things are in here. No, they're not. I think they're in here, aren't they? Right, so we want to go and store... Now we want to store the void salts, right? I know we can sell these, but I do want to get on to trying out portions. This is a playthrough where we're going to want to try and do everything. We want to level up as many things as we possibly can, right? Our armor's broken. Maybe that's not helping us the best. Yeah, maybe we want to fix that, right? But we can't... Obviously, we can't fix ourselves yet, but we do want to do that, right? So now when we go around looting loads of places and stuff again, killing loads of enemies on a quest and picking things up, we do want to take loads of repair hammers with us, right? So I do believe there's actually a shop right next to us, I believe. And I'm pretty certain they put it there on purpose, because it's a like armories and stuff, you know, are very useful stores on every Elder Scrolls game. Anyway, of course, we want to repair.
Take a look at what you've got.
We want to repair our hood and our shredded armor. It only costs 1 gold.
I offer the finest goods.
Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, right? So he's only got 2 repair hammers, though. That's a shame. That is a shame, because I was willing to buy all of them.
Come back.
You know, and a lot of them.
Take care.
What we can try, though, is back in Bruma right now. This might seem unnecessary, but this is very, very necessary for our playthrough, right? Of leveling up. We want to get here, and we want to buy a lot of the repair hammers. Yes, we do. It's the night, fuck, right? But just maybe some of those games as well, the ones that I'm not too fussed on playing, I could play through for the first time on YouTube. That would be interesting. I'm not sure. Maybe like that Hunted. You know, I have no interest in playing that on my own, like to find out where it's. But I would definitely try it on YouTube. I would. You know, things like Wally and stuff. I'm gonna just try and 100% them. I got all the achievements on Ratatouille the other day. That's a game that I had for Christmas 2007, but sold. You know, my parents sold it obviously years ago. I got it back and I played it and I finished it and I was like, yes, that had to be done. And I do want to kind of finish all the games that I started when I was a child. And it's cool because I've always had that game in my mind for that long. And it's weird going back on it. I don't think I've played it since like 2010. Before that, yeah, it's weird going back on it. Anyway, gonna look for some more repair hammers. Right.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
2080. I knew he had a lot, right? Yep, we do want to buy them all. Now this is going to help us on our quest for, again, max level on quite a lot of things, right? Because what we'll do is, like, you know, all the items you pick up off the ground off people, just pick them up and repair them and then go and sell them. That is what you want to do, but usually I do tend to forget. Right, anyway, I don't want to end the episode here. I feel like we haven't done enough, right? Even though we've done we've done something very significant, I feel like we haven't done enough, and I don't want to do another gate nor a second. I want to find something. Right, I should speak to Martin about the second item he needs. Okay. I am interested in that, but I think that is the Sankrator bit. I'm not too sure that I want to start that right now, because that's awkward. That is awkward. There's a lot. It's like, it feels like 3 or 4 quests in one. It is a big one, right? is a big one if you're playing through and you can't take... No, when you play through and you can't take damage, really, because you... Well, you can, but you can, you know that you can kill everything because you have charged weapons, everything. It's difficult then because it takes a while then. So I don't... That might be like a 3-hour episode when we go through that one, or 4 hours. It might even be like a 2-parter. It might be that long because we're gonna have to take things out. You know, we're gonna have to let our summon take things out manually, and individually. That's what I meant, individually. Because it's going to be pretty difficult. Anyway, what we want to do now is find something that we can loot. You know, I want to do one of those quests so we can kill things and loot people. That is exactly what I want to do. That is exactly what I want to do right now. But I don't think we've got one. We do need to be talking to people. No, that one. What's that quest like? This is the brothers. Maybe we could try that one a second. And pretty soon we actually... The Fallen Watch... Nope. No, maybe we didn't. Right. Okay, Brotherhood Betrayed. Should we try that one? Let's try this one. Right. Now, this is going to be... Yeah, Brandon Lyrian's house. I'm going to go in here and just see what he wants.
You're going to have to leave.
Fuck. Okay. I don't want to do that one because why do I feel like that one might be a bit awkward? Okay, what am I being a faggot for?
Halt!
Please leave me.
Repeated tampering with Brandon's corpse is a crime and will alert the authorities. Okay.
I'm sorry. I can't right now.
I don't think anyone wants to talk to us. There's like a mystery that we gotta solve, isn't it?
You're going to have to leave. The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with.
It's just a matter of wrapping up. Oh, do we have to go to the prison?
Frankly...
Right, yeah. We've got to persuade the bastard, right? So what we want to do now is just this, right? So let's check. Right, so... He doesn't mind coerce. No, he likes boast. Okay, he hates jokes, he dislikes coerce. He likes boast and he loves admiration, right? So there we go. What we want to do is do a little boast joke.
You should.
That and that.
What a wonderful compliment. You really now? Really? You should be ashamed. Please, that's just talk. What a wonder. You're revolting.
I fucked that one up.
So, you're revolting. Really now? You can't. Really? Get away from me.
Okay.
No. Is that so? You. Ugh. That's.
I mean, I guess we are leveling up all of this, right? Maxed, right? So I don't think that 69 is enough, right? I think it might need to be 70, but we'll ask.
The culprit in this crime has already been. I tell you more.
Okay. Right. So I think what we're gonna do, bribe once. Watch this, right? He should talk to us.
There's no
yeah, there we go.
What happened? Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire.
Vampire? Oh yeah.
If it wasn't for Rainiel Draelis,
we didn't know. We done this quest, I believe, in 2022.
Let me explain.
There was some funny episodes. But some of them were a bit annoying.
Stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks.
Ew.
The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Rainiel arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted
so he's a vampire.
at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you, so you can see we really don't need any help. What do you look? The castle is to the... As far... I've heard the Fighters Guild...
Oh yeah, Fighters Guild, that's something we haven't started yet.
Question anyone in town.
Okay.
They shouldn't give you too much trouble.
Feel free to question her. So we want to check his basement first, because just like the bit you want to try. Ew. Okay. We don't really want to be stealing anything, there's just no point. Well, we'll open the chest to get our skill up, you know. I always like doing that. I don't know why I read that. Anyway, let's just get back up here. I do like that look. It's like, there's no ladder there. You know, you do that and you pull yourself up. That's cool. Right, that is cool.
Perhaps you can help me. I can't believe... Please. Please. I need your help. Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly.
Okay.
This is all... I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose.
I like when they
as
say that.
arrived quickly.
They screamed around in the street, but you got to like picture that in your head because obviously they're not animated to run and scream out there in this
He
game.
was a vampire hunter,
It's cool when you picture
and
that.
that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Rainhill, and after a search of the house, the guards sent for Carriers, who is an investigator.
Okay, the evidence looks bad for
Well,
Brad.
of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he... And another thing. The guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, if he works at night and has to sleep during the day. It's all that Raynal character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. Look, there isn't much more to say. I have no idea where he'd be.
Okay, well, now we've got to go find
I know
Raynal
it sounds
Drelas,
desperate,
right?
but I know
So I think
I'm
maybe we was like dawdling before because I think you've got to just talk to people outside. So someone's bound to know.
Hey, you're the one that helped Captain Bird destroy that dam?
Oh, thanks.
Yes. You seem...
Okay, just gonna want to talk to everyone now.
I'm saving... Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just... Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile... He seemed to be...
Can't remember what you do on this one. What was the other one? Two Sides of the Coin. We done that one at roughly the same
I'm
time, didn't we?
saving...
Duty call.
Duty calls.
I'm through talking.
Where could we ask around? Right, the best place to ask around usually is the bar. So let's get in the bar, the tavern. Right.
You do not belong in here.
What? I've never heard Grom say that.
Hello.
I have no time.
Yeah, he usually, I think eventually he will turn his back on us and try and kill us. Well, turn his back on everyone, you know, he is a mythic dawn. You must have to get like a certain distance of the game for him
What
to,
can I do for you?
you know, go forward with it. Right, Brandon Lyrian.
I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may... I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very... When I heard Raynil killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder. I usually don't give out that kind of...
Okay, so this is the person you need to talk to. Usually, look, that's what you want to aim for when you go to like question
Alright.
things. Aim for a tavern or a bar, you know, like some like whatever these are called, an inn. Yeah, aim for an inn. You usually get the information there. Right? So what we're going to do, he basically likes us anyway. We always come here and we're good customers. So I think he doesn't mind jokes.
Not bad.
He loves
Not
cohesion.
bad. No more.
Hates
Was that
admiration.
supposed to be a...
Hates boasts. Right, so
Don't make... Yeah, that's a bit excessive, don't you?
there we go.
That's pretty good. Was that supposed to be a... Whatever you... Sure, that... Don't be... You're pathetic. You're I accept. That's a...
Okay, we're not doing... I'm just
Don't
like...
be sick. No more. Not bad. No more. Was that supposed
Oh yeah,
to
it's
be
at
a
the bottom
compliment?
now. I know, right, so we're
I'm not... No more.
that was bad.
Sure, that's cute. Whatever. Sure, that's cute. Yes, that's a...
It's just all
Good
coming back to the same
Yeah,
bit all the time,
I'm
isn't it?
Blah. Good. Yeah, don't. I doubt you really mean that.
Oh, persuasion, wheedling, cajoling, and coercion are all a tool of speechcraft. They are tools you seek to excel in. You are now an apprentice of speechcraft. When persuading a character, you now get one chance to rotate the response wedges without having to select an action. Do we? Oh, we can't even try it. But that's pretty cool, right? We want to bring it up to 70, of course. There we go. Now he's going to tell us all about Raylan.
Raynell's staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. Here's the key. I always liked Braden and Arlene.
Oh, he's actually staying
They
here.
were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this.
Okay. Right, so he is down the stairs and to the left. I like the way he's like, oh, he's down the stairs. Why don't you just say, like, they round the corner? It's like it's so small, isn't it? And we know there's, what's his name? Onga. Is it Onga the Weary? Onga? The world, oh, something like that, you know, the one who sleeps all the time. How have I forgotten his name? Anyway, this is Raylan Drayless's room. We are going to search around for things now to point into the right direction to whether he's a vampire or not, right? Usually this stuff under places is probably going to be something in this drawer, though. Parchment, no. Can we find anything like there's a dagger, cheese wedge. Is there going to be anything hidden? Or was he in this door? No, this is definitely the man who'd steal things. So does he steal like bread and watermelons and? Cause he's always like hanging on the table pinching things, isn't he? All right. Unless you end up here, maybe it's up here. Okay. So there we go. So obviously. Oh, I'm in Raynell's room. I should carefully search the place for anything suspicious. Yeah, usually what you want to do first off is just check under things. So bang, bang, bang. There we go. There's something suspicious right there. But that's what you want to do. Aim under the beds, there, behind things. Usually like on Skyrim and things like that, there's usually buttons like right there in the open view. You'll end up seeing them. Why does that look like a window? Let me know what that is. Was that just part of the house? That looks like it should be like a hatch or a window. Look, they look like hinges. That's pretty cool. Bet no one's ever noticed that before. That looks like a hinges to open the window. Anyway, Gallibord's journal. Are there windows on this game? I don't think there is. I've discovered a small journey, and fuck me, that's a lot of writing, in Raynell's room at the inn. It seems he was part of a group of adventurers who uncovered an artifact of some sort from some island ruins. They all agreed to stash the artifact in a cave until more research could be done about it. Each of them took a key to the chest it was secured in. The two other members of the group were Braden, and someone named Gellibord. I need to find out more about Gellibord to confirm my suspicions about Raynell. Olaf might be able to help. I would read that, like I said before, but I'm not going to do it. We're going to check the journal, you know, just to show it if we have to. But it didn't seem essential, did it? But yeah, I remember this one. I remember going to a cave. Was I rapping or something? I swear I was like rapping. Or I was attempting to rap. I remember that. I swear that might be like episode 50 or something. Yeah, I swear that's episode 50. Alright. And I swear that it's actually called The Brotherhood Betrayed. But anyway, we want to talk to Olaf now.
What can I do for you today?
And talk about Gellibord.
Gellibord? That's odd that you should mention that name. Raynell told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe.
And I remember going to Skingrad.
Down. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily.
I think I might have edited that video quite a bit. You know, that might be like one of the ones like if you go on it right on the start, I've got like, what's it called? Not like meme, yeah, like meme, like voices and like things like that, you know, like dubbed
Just
over.
look for me if you need anything else.
But anyway, we're gonna head over here now. I think I might have been drinking cider in that video. Some strong boy, I believe. Good times, good times. Of course I would drink it now, but I already, you know, those boxes I had over there lasted less than a week. Alright, anyway.
Hello.
Gonna talk to Carius Renulius.
So, any new revelation? How do you know about that?
Oh, too many people.
Don't know how to keep quiet about official
They should say,
matters.
shouldn't
Very
they?
well. The Skingrad
that's
City
fun.
Watch informed us that Geliborn was killed by Raynor.
I was thinking about this at the start, but I forgot to talk
was a
about it.
vampire as well, obviously.
I want to play Red Dead Revolver on YouTube. Now, I'm not going to start it. Okay, I'm going to start it. Right. Maybe not. I won't do it after this, because I'm going to have to set all my 360 up. But one day, right, I think what I'll do, I'll tell you what I'll do. Right, we've got Batman Begins to do, right? So maybe tomorrow I might get on Batman Begins and start getting back to, you know, where I was. We'll finally do that. We'll be playing through Batman, but then, you know, it's fitting. I've got a cowboy hat, I've got a cool mustache, got a Waylon Jennings record, probably one of the best country records ever made. But what time to start, you know, Red Dead Revolver? That would be cool, and I've talked about starting this a lot on my channel, right? But yeah. And I think what I'll do in that time, I'll maybe not make so much progress on this game, maybe make progress on Bully. Yeah, Bully and Batman Begins. That's what I might do this month. And maybe then Saints Row 2. Look, see, that's what I mean. I don't want to start too many games, but there will be more. Don't worry, there will be more Saints Row 2 videos coming out this year, and we probably, me and MTL have to do some Lego Indiana Jones videos too soon, because you probably don't know, but this bit on his channel, we've done episode 1 in about like May or something.
Geliborn was not a vampire.
I have Geliborn's journal.
I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Rain. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one. I will rouse the guard.
Okay. I think obviously we've got to go to Skingrad now. Maybe. Okay, well, let's just get back down here. Maybe they're gonna search his room or confront him. Maybe I'm like mixing 2 quests up together.
Heard yet? Anything else I can? The Countess.
Right.
And nothing else I can tell you about him. Just look for me if you need anything else.
You get any closer and I'll turn your bones to ash. Back on.
Anything else
Maybe.
for you? Of course.
Now look, see, you got 123 for 1 bonus. We probably have to get 80 to get another fucking thing. So that is not worth it. All our money would go.
And nothing else I... Just look for me if you need anything else.
Maybe we wait 10 hours. Let's wait 10 hours, right? I might not do this quest during this episode, because I don't want this episode, like, getting, like, out of hand, you know, like, the length of it. And I kind of want to record on a different game, so we'll just do a little bit more by it. And, yeah, we'll pause midway through and finish this in the next one. At least we'll have something to do in the next one.
Just before I arrived here, I received a report. Raynor was spotted heading west.
Heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow him, but lost him in the
The
mountains.
only cave to the west that comes close. You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his...
Yep.
I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Raynor doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may... You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have
Ooh,
my
this good.
authorization
We
to
have
do
authority,
everything
right
you
here.
can to bring him
Oh,
to
I feel like a
justice.
sheriff now.
If he won't surrender, I think you know what to do.
I fear you
I
have a
fear
day
you
at the
haven't-
most to stop him. Okay. Alright, so we've got that to do. But I think, do you know what? I think I'm right with what I'm saying. I think I should end this episode now, and we'll have something to do in the next episode then. So next episode, what we'll probably do is we'll finish off A Brotherhood Betrayed. You know, we'll go to that cave. Because it might be, like, I'm doing it right, because I think is a battle. And it's going to be long. Oh, that was perfect timing. I mean, I'm not even sure I've saved for a while. So I'm hoping I've got my save back, right? What I'm going to do, right? I'm going to do it right now, right? I can't end it by here. I'm going to go back on there and see how far back we've been set back right now. As you know, it'll auto-save when you go in and outdoors, so we should be good to some point, right? Or does it go when you fast travel? Because we might have just lost... Oh, we did go back to our house somewhere. All right, we should be good. It's not like we've done a lot there. We were just doing a lot of talking, right? Autosave. All lives tab and tag, right? Now, that might... Ah, yeah, we just... done that right then. Okay, so we're good, right? We're good. Let's just talk to him again. Okay, he'll come in here now. No, it's before this, isn't it? So you know, let's just get back up to the point where we was save and quit and go off. But that's perfect, right? We will go off and then we'll come back and do this next episode. Yeah, and is a boss fight, I think. Well, not a boss fight, like a fight, right? I don't want to be doing that in this episode, not currently. I think that'd be better for a start of a video, to be honest. It'd probably be very entertaining as well.
Just before I arrived here,
I
received a
lot
report
of
from one of our
dodging
scouts watching the roads.
Conjuring.
Raynor was spotted heading west.
Maybe I can get
out
some
of
beer for that
Bruma.
one. Who knows?
The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains.
Okay, right, okay, well, there's all that. Right, right, so we'll save now. And we'll come back on next time, right? So what's our current time? 36 hours, 58 minutes, 49, right? And I believe we haven't leveled up a single stat in this episode, unfortunately. But yeah, well, you know, next episode, whilst we're doing that, we're in that fight, I'm gonna get our concentration up like once or twice, blade up like maybe once or twice, you know, hopefully. And we might level up, you know, because our concentration is so high, probably, if we get that once or twice, we'll probably end up getting into a level up. So hopefully, with the, you know, I can't remember what we done in the previous episodes, but I'm assuming we use strength, so maybe we can get another +5 on the strength. That's what we need the most, right? +5, +4, I think it's +4, isn't it? Anyway, this is going to be the end of Oblivion, episode 129. This one's been informational. Well, I don't think it's been informational, but I showed my collection. We've closed the gate. What else? What more else do you want? It's the hardest difficulty, for fuck's sake. I can't do a lot. And I haven't got any beer, so I've got to keep myself motivated. Anyway, this is the end. I might go and do an Ocarina of Time video now. Who knows? Over and out.